My name is Didis Katagi, and I'm Governor Schwarzenegger's Director of Census 2010 Outreach. And we are here today at the Garden Grove Community Center to gather with the US Census Bureau, local community leaders, local community organizations to educate the community about the importance of the census and about best practices in reaching out to ensure that all of our community is counted in 2010. So from the Governor of California, I'm here to say it is so critical for every Californian to be counted. It's critical for your community. So be Californian and be counted. So during these regional convenings that we've been doing throughout the state, we've had the opportunity to hear from the participants. And as you see behind me, they're putting up their ideas about the best ways, the innovative ways to reach out. And that's really where we're going to get the great ideas at the local level. We know that there's paid media, we know that there's newspapers, but what we don't know is, what about those public access TV shows? What about the public access radio? What about using faith-based? I know that in religious, in churches, they have weekly missalettes and weekly bulletins. Those are the kinds of ideas that we're trying to capture right here. So that's what this outreach map is about.
My name's James Christy, and I'm the Regional Director of the Census Bureau here in Los Angeles. The question is, how many Iranians or Persians are in the United States? And that's a number that a lot of people have put at lots of different places. In the 2000 census, we counted 388,000 persons who marked on their form that they were Iranian. Is that the correct number? We don't know for sure. But the truth is that's what was reported to us. And that's why answering the census is so important, because how people answer the census is how the federal government reports the official statistics on Iranians or whatever group is answering the census. It's too critical of an issue to be counted in the census. There's so many decisions that are made based on the census population data, whether it's federal funds that are distributed or whether it's political purposes. There are a lot of different reasons, and it's fair to say that just about every decision made in federal government has at its basis census population data. So we are, for this census in 2010, doing an unprecedented level of outreach to the Persian community to make sure that people answer the census. Because if they don't answer the census, they won't be fairly represented in all of the decisions that are made for the Persian community. So we have hired staff. We are doing a lot of in-language outreach. You will see advertisements on television in Farsi and in a number of different languages talking about how the census is important and encouraging people to answer the census. So for the 2010 census, we hope that everyone will answer the census, answer it fairly and answer it accurately.
من نادیا بابایی هست و من از طرف اداره سرشماری امریکا استخدام شدم که در مورد سرشماری سال 2010 در کامیونیتی ایرانی کمپین به وجود بیارم و کمک بکنم. کمپین ما از فوریه 2009 به وجود اومد و شامل تمام سازمان‌های ایرانی میشه و به خصوص رسانه‌های عمومی. تلویزیون و رادیوهای ایرانی نقش بسیار مهمی رو در این سرشماری بازی خواهند کرد. دلیل اینکه روی این مسئله اینقدر تاکید میشه اینه که در سال 2000 تعداد ایرانیان امریکا در نتیجه سرشماری اداره سنسس 388,000 معذرت میخوام بیشتر نبوده و بر اساس این و ما میدونیم که تعداد ایرانیان خیلی بیشتر از اینه و به همین دلیل در سال 2010 تأکید بسیار زیادی رو روی این شمارش داریم میذاریم. فرم سنسس در سال 2010 بسیار کوتاه 10 تا سوال رو شامل میشه. سوال شماره 9 مهمترین سواله به دلیل اینکه سوالی که مربوط به نژاد و ملیت میشه و من از تمام دوستان ایرانی، از تمام هموطنانم خواهش میکنم که سوال شماره 9 رو با دقت جواب بدن و حتما در این سوال بنویسن که ایرانی هستن و به عنوان ایرانیان یا ایرانیان امریکن سوال شماره 9 رو جواب بدن. از همه دوستان خواهش میکنم به این توجه بسیار فراوانی بکنن و بیشترین کمپین ما، مهمترین قسمت کمپین از اکتبر سال 2009 شروع میشه که ما در رسانه‌های عمومی تبلیغ‌های مهمی برای اداره سرشماری خواهیم داشت و در مورد اهمیتش با دوستان ایرانی صحبت خواهیم کرد.
You're watching the Orange County Crosstalk show with Alex Bolourchi.